If you don't mind starting just by telling me, again, why we're changing the waste collection system on the island and how it's going to benefit the council and also the islanders.
Well, at the moment, we send an awful lot of our waste to landfill, and that's going to cost, has been costing, is going to cost the council an awful lot of money in landfill tax. Landfill tax goes up by £8 a tonne each year at the moment, and we're also pretty poor at recycling on the island. So this is about making sure we send less to landfill and we do much more recycling. So it's saving the planet and also saving the council, and thereby the council taxpayer money.
And how's this going to work? Obviously, the letters are going out this week. What are people going to find in those letters, and how is it going to change for them on their day-to-day or week-to-week collection?
Well, the letters will explain to everybody the new bins they're going to get, and there'll be a card with a calendar on it showing which are going to be their recycling weeks and which are going to be the weeks when what we call the residual waste will be collected. But of course, every single week we will collect food waste. And the letters will explain also whether a property is going to have a wheelie bin or whether it's going to have a bag for the recyclable waste. Now, the bags will go to the houses where we've assessed them as impractical for there to be a wheelie bin, because of steps or difficulties of access, that sort of thing, or if the resident already has a backdoor assisted collection. But the default position is that people will have a wheelie bin, because that is actually the best way of collecting the recyclables and putting them on the lorry.
How much money is this going to save the council over the coming years in landfill?
Well, overall, until the end of the current contract, which is in just under 4 years' time, end of 2015, it will save the council at least £1 million overall by changing to this system. And in these times where the council has got to look at getting value for money and making sure it's not wasting money on anything, we've got so much pressure on services. This is obviously a very sensible thing to do, both from the financial context of saving money and also saving the planet, being green, recycling more, sending less to landfill.
There has been some criticism about only having collections fortnightly for general household waste. If this system works, could we see it reduced again to save more money?
Certainly, we've got no intention of doing that at the moment. And in other places where this system has been introduced very successfully, it's found that there is actually very little residual waste, because so much more can go into the recycling bin that there's not much being produced that can't be recycled.